Yes, we are looking at a grand opening of a new facility of Henry Ford GoHealth Urgent Care in West Bloomfield. Here to talk more about that, Market Vice President of Henry Ford GoHealth Urgent Care, we have Lori Dietzel joining the show. Good morning. Thank you for joining us, Lori. And I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong.
No, you were pretty close, and thank you for having me. It's Lori Dietzel, and I too was really jealous of the little ninja thing. That's so cool.
I know, right? Well, thank you so much for joining us again, Lori. We're talking about the grand opening of a new Henry Ford urgent care facility right here in West Bloomfield. So, can you tell us first and foremost what got this initiated? Why choose West Bloomfield? Why choose that specific location?
Well, as you know, West Bloomfield has a vibrant culture and history, and they just with the world class healthcare that Henry Ford already is bringing to the area. Henry Ford just really had a commitment to kind of expand the access to affordable healthcare to that community, and so that is why the or that center was chosen.
That's good to know. Just like we were just discussing before you got on, like there's as we open into the spring and the summer months, people are going to be outside a little bit more. We're going to see a lot more activities for the kids and for the parents being outside. So it's very important. It's great timing also to have something like this in the community. That way we don't necessarily have to pack out the hospitals or continuously wait for a traditional doctor visit and things of that nature. How does this opening of this West Bloomfield location kind of align with Henry Ford Go Health Urgent Care's mission to provide patients access to quality medical care?
Well, I mean, you hit on a lot of key points. So our goal with the Henry Ford Go Health partnership is to deliver in the communities, right where people are at, like where you're out, running your errands, you're out and about. We have accessible, quality, and affordable care is ultimately the goal. And you just mentioned a lot of high points, like during the summertime, we see like right, mowing your yard and you get a little stick in your eye, a little piece of bark or whatever. Non-emergent care, we're able to treat little springs. We have a full line of radiology services. But the key point, for the partnership and what we were so excited to partner with Henry Ford is, I mean, there's not anywhere you go in Michigan. I mean, I'm from the Saginaw area, and I, have heard and known about Henry Ford my entire, life. The quality care and that they set a really high bar for other healthcare systems, and we're just like another access point. So we have that open door where, like you said, you might not be able to get into your doctor for a couple days, and we know access to healthcare is in some areas is just very limited. And so we
Hmm.
are that front door for you. So come and do, once you step through our doors, you're part of the Henry Ford family. And we have all the resources of Henry Ford right behind us. So if you need any follow up, if you're looking for a primary care or specialist, we're able to connect you. We can even, in most situations, have an appointment for you that, give you an appointment when you're leaving. You don't even have to call to make an appointment with Henry Ford. We'll help you do all of that.
That's nice to hear, and it's nice that your facility makes people feel like family. I might have to change my last name from McIntosh to Ford. With that being said, I really feel like family. But that's great information. Joining us right now, by the way, we have Market Vice President of Henry Ford Go Health Urgent Care, Lori Dietzel, joining us on the Splash Live, talking about the new location of their urgent care. So can we elaborate a little bit more on the services provided at urgent care in general and how that's different from um, urgent care? I'm sorry, emergency room services, or just going to your regular primary care physician. Can you just talk about the difference between that?
Absolutely. As far as like your primary care, there are a lot of overlapping services. I think the difference
Mhm.
that Henry Ford is bringing to the community is right now care. Like it's on demand. You are sick today. You need care this moment, or you just fell and you're not sure if you sprained your ankle or broke something. I mean, the care is on demand. You can walk into any of our centers and be seen, within a short period of time. The difference between the emergency room is we treat non-life threatening injuries. We don't treat chronic illnesses. Those
Mhm.
would be things you follow up with your primary care for. And we all know when you go to the emergency room, they work so hard. I mean, then they're so overrun that many times there are some injuries or acute illnesses that we're able to just take care of very quickly within 30 to 60 minutes, down the road at the urgent care, to leave the higher level life threatening injuries to be
Right.
taken care of at the emergency room by all that staff there.
No, no, great point. And I'm glad you elaborated on that because some people just feel like they can. I mean, you can go to the emergency, I mean, to emergency room for anything, but you could be wasting a lot of resources and time if you go there for something that could be handled at either your PCP primary care physician or even just going to the urgent care. So I just wanted you to elaborate on that and thank you for doing such a thing also. Do you have any plans within your facility to, I don't know, engage with the West Bloomfield community and build those relationships with local organizations to help establish different programs for the residents? Or do you have anything like that going on now?
Well, it's funny. So actually, the West Bloomfield actually opened in 2022. So we're just kind of relaunching into the community and just trying to make our the awareness. We're right in the middle of the boardwalk, right on Orchard Lake. So actually, tomorrow we're hosting a free event for anybody who'd like to come. Starting at 10 o'clock with some coffee, face painting. Tour the facility, get to meet
Hmm.
our providers and our staff. I think one of the things that sets us apart from other urgent cares is our providers. They are Henry Ford providers, so you get to, you're going to be face to face with, Henry Ford providers. But yeah, we would love to see. We do take any opportunity that, we hear throughout the community, like when there is a community event or a fundraiser or something, we have my staff and I have gone and sat at many events, throughout the community. So anything we hear coming up, and if you have something, we are happy to join and to do anything we can to support the community because that is what we're here for. We want to be part of the community, and we want to be a good stewardship for the representing Henry Ford.
And you're doing that too, Laura. You're doing that exact thing with your event that you have coming up. Like you said, face painting, doing little things like that. It's not a bad idea to make that a stop on your regular commute. Just stop by, see some of your medical professionals in your community, get to know them on a first name basis, face to face basis. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. So
Right.
make a stop by there.
Right.
No,
Yeah. Because
please.
when you're panicked and you're a parent and you have that, your child's sick
Bingo.
or they fell, you're like, you panic, like where to go. Well, by already knowing where we're there, the car almost autopilot right to the location for you.
Exactly. Located on Orchard Lake Road in
Yep.
between 14 Mile and what was the other street? It's just south of Maple, right? South of
That is
Maple,
correct.
north of 14 Mile. There you go. Thank you again. Any additional information, anything going up, Lori, that you want to tell the community about?
No, like I think you pretty much wrapped up a lot of it for us. Like I said, we would love to see you. We're looking forward to being your first choice. For healthcare services that you need in the future. And like I said, we're always available. We're open 7 days a week, even holidays and
Hmm.
weekends. During
Hmm.
the week, we're open 8 to 8, and currently on weekends and holidays, we're open 9 to 5. Now, again, we let the community drive, our accessibility to them. So, if the things kind of in the future could change our hours to extending out a little bit, which is what we hope to do, so that we would be available more to the community, when they actually need it, because we know not everyone gets sick or injured, between that 9 to 5 range. So,
Correct.
so we're just happy to be part of the community, and I really appreciate you taking this time to, allowing me to kind of come in and even a little brag about, our urgent cares because we're very proud of it.
Yeah.
I mean, myself being a nurse for 32 years, I mean, I'm super excited to be part of the Henry Ford family, and we welcome every one of you to be part of the family. And once you step through our door, you are part of that family.
Lori, thank you for your service. Thank
Yeah.
you for your time. And thank you so much for telling everybody in the community about what we have going on. Market Vice President of Henry Ford Go Health Urgent Care, Lori Dietzel, joining us talking about their new urgent care facility located on Orchard Lake Road, north of 14 miles south of Maple. Make sure you pay them a visit. Thank you again for your time.
Thank you, Kevin. I appreciate your time.